Hey, Coach Kevin here. Hope you're having a great day. Just read a great article in Harvard Business Review about what to do when your employee or someone on your team tells you they're burnt out. And in your Oxygen Mask First, we talk about a lot how burnout is part of life and how no matter how smart and resilient and capable you are, sometimes it's just too much. And the stress starts to break you down, no different than spraining your ankle. You kind of sprain your brain and probably need a bit of help. And so the article here I'll show you on screen. You can look at it if you get Harvard Business Review. So when your employee tells you they're burned out, and it talks about things to do, and it gets down to some specific steps of what to do. And the essence is understand them and be compassionate. Help them try to figure out the root causes of the issues. And as we talk about in your Oxygen Mask First, often it has to do with their resilience and them taking good care of themselves because they've often metaphorically burnt the candle at both ends. So now, if it's serious, then it's a matter of getting them to professional help, like a psychologist or a doctor. And if they're in a crisis mode, i.e., potentially hurting themselves or having suicidal thoughts, then type in mental health hotline or get them to emergency or type in mental health hotline right away. And as a bit of a piece, in your Oxygen Mask First, and this is just from a keynote I recently did, but mental health is something that happens and fades for all of us. And we can be in our sweet spot where the stress is good, but the stress becomes too much. We can start to have our mental condition fade, no different than our body breaking down. And that's the point. We need help. And the mental health continuum is a great model to understand it and teach it and share it with people, which you can search online. Mental health associations of the world have this. It's also in the book. The key is that when people are in a real challenging spot, algae is the model that the mental health associations of the world, many use in this program called Mental Health First Aid that it's taught a lot in Canada, is taking in terms of getting a burnt out person help is good, and having them, the E on algae, encourage self-help and support strategy. That's good. But if A is true, you need to get them to expert help right away. So anyway, it's a good reminder in Harvard Business Review. I think you enjoy it. And, there's more in the chapter in the book, and I hope you find it valuable. And for yourself, one thing to think about is talking to lots of people as we're, midway through the year is, what are you doing for your own resilience? A CEO was talking to you yesterday, and he was saying, it's like, at the end of the day, I know what I need to do. I probably need about 10 hours in a week for me and for my health in terms of exercise and fitness and being inspired, doing great stuff with my friends and family as well. So have an awesome week. See you soon.